Hello guys, welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey 100% walkthrough. This is going to be a big part of the series here, but anyways, in the last episode we finished grabbing a bunch of moons, including Luncheon Kingdom and more, but today's focus will be on the darker side of the moon. It is by far the hardest thing we have ever done in a long time. And also going to be the first time in a while we have to see cutscenes, since this is a new area. This is quite crazy. Yeah. So this is meant to be the hardest moon zone in the game, but this moon is more like the hardest multi-moon, or the hardest, like, non-jump troll moon or whatever. Like I said, the beach ball moon and the jumping moon are way harder. In fact, most people find those to be impossible, but it just takes some grinding to get up to there. I actually finished the beach ball one first before this. So anyways, Pauline decided to show up again, so apparently no one searched for my moons at one point. But yeah, anyway, we get this again from Metro, as if that music was already great before. Didn't go right into it. Sometimes you can go right into it, but here we are. Hardest part in the entire game. I practiced this movement probably the most out of any movement off camera, so just watch and be amazed. Ugh. There are a couple parts, though, where I still get hit, though. Okay, I avoided the first part. I always get hit there by going too early. Not gonna top because it's darker side of the moon. There we go, first try hard part, let's go. We did it. Now, fortunately there's a lot of health hidden throughout this area, so we can go ahead and grab all of that. This way is a little bit faster. That was not B, by the way, that I was holding. Kind of weird. Ugh. So there's a secret I actually found here before that I wasn't able to get earlier. I don't care about this damage because I'm about to get it removed right here. So this is probably the biggest secret trick that I'll be trying in the entire area. Probably not many people know about this, but there's a way to get up here. Oh, I was so close. Oh, that's actually kind of bad now, because I go all the way back down here. I can at least take the enemies out while I wait for him to respawn, but... Oh, that's too bad. If I actually got that cat bounce, I would have been able to skip the entire thing, and the game actually intends us to do all that, so... Yeah. Have you noticed the theme with this area? You probably don't want to take much damage. So every little fail hurts us. Can I at least... See, now I'm doing really bad, because... I'm not going to even deal with these guys. Screw that. So you normally have to wait on that part as well. Wow, this is the scariest I've ever been into this section. I have to do this the extremely slow way because of that. So I'll probably end up showing you a little trick as we go through. And the trick is basically... when swimming through water, you can pound. I nearly died there. Let's wait. Yeah, that's probably the worst I've ever done that section. That's... Yeah, but... To be fair, everything used to be worse. So I used to die in pretty much everything. I know exactly what to do. Don't ask me why Yoshi's able to do this. He's just good. I skipped the fourth one on purpose so that I could get this consistent jump all the time. And this will be the first time we do something differently. You're supposed to know I have Yoshi here, by the way. I'm taking him with me to make this part a little easier. That was the scariest version I could have done. I was supposed to jump from that top block and then do that, but anyways, we aren't able to... We still have to ditch Yoshi here. Which one has he not visited? Well, he visited Wooded. He's in Sand for sure. And I'm pretty sure he's in Seaside. Oh yeah, I remember this. It's Mushroom. Okay. Anyways. So, you probably wonder why he hasn't doing an attack section. Well, so that's supposed to be yet another place to farm coins, but it turns out I found out the hard way. That section can't be done like that, unfortunately. And also, this is probably the only trick we'll do. It's gonna seem weird. But look at this! So we're supposed to go for this entire block section, but we can skip it really easily with almost no effort at all. It's almost like they wanted you to skip it. Because they give you a heart here, and it allows you to skip that section. It's just crazy. But what I did is I basically positioned Mario on the edge, and I did a shake throw, and held down the Y button to hold it down, and I was able to basically activate the challenge thing, the scarecrow, while Mario was on it, so it allowed me to skip the entire section. It's the only skip I know how to do. Everything else I don't know how to do. And this also used to be my least favorite section, but I have a way through it. But, yeah. There's another skip you can do with the glide on, and it's ironically, I believe, just a normal thing you can do, but if you hold down up at a certain point, Glion will actually keep his vertical momentum. I have no idea how to do it, but if I'm able to do it, I could skip this entire section with the flame guys. Which, oh, I barely made it. stop my momentum so I don't fall off. And welcome to damage section. Unfortunately, this is the end for our no damage run. Actually, I probably already took damage before, but anyways, we have to take out these baddies again. I've gotten a much more consistent setup with dealing them, which includes just going right up into their faces and taking them out. But the idea is we don't want to hit that shock thing, because whenever it triggers, we then have to do a little jump section. But hey, at least that makes this a little bit interesting. My idea is to throw the hat when the jump reaches around the center portion. But yeah, I was heavily expecting to lose my cap there. This is pretty much the hardest section that I could find. And for some reason, I died jumping off of that 2 times. Don't ask me how. It's dumb. And I hate this part because I always fall off of it, so I have to do this one decently fast. And then this part is actually where I took the most damage last time. And I figured out a consistent strategy for it finally. So yeah, we have Donkey Kong again, but this time he's even harder. Sometimes he does those 2-barrel stuff. I'm doing this so slow. Holy crap. Okay, now I can go through a little bit. Alright. Right there's the little trick, right there. You aren't able to get damaged by Donkey Kong if you go there. They want you to go the upper right way, but that's actually a trap. And yeah, don't ask me why it sometimes goes that way. Oh yeah, that barrel went that way. And we don't have to worry too much anymore. The section is still kind of rough, but guess what? We get Bowser again, but this time it's a little bit different. This time we have boulders to deal. And we have 6 health again, so we're extremely tanky. Pretty consistent with this. This is the worst one, because you have to keep turning. We can escape. We did it! Okay. Okay, now we shake like crazy to see if we could do anything. That's one of the many things I didn't show for shaking. You can breathe fire, and it's actually the best Bowser's best action available because you can hit blocks from anywhere, but yeah. But basically, when we finished the game any % style, we had to do an escape with Bowser. That version is supposed to be an easier version of it, but it turns out it's actually extremely easy. I better not die here. By the way, this thing actually does nothing. It just shows thank you. It really doesn't do anything else. It's really weird. And if you leave... Oh, Cappy just returns to you anyways. But there we go! I made that look really easy, but... The first time I attempted this moon, this took me 10 to 12 plus tries on the first section. Like I'm telling you, that first section I passed with the Goombas and everything and all the poles, personally, I found that to be the hardest section of the entire run. And so, just because of that, though, the one where I had to do the lava bubble one, that section of this moon was the hardest part. I think I died there, what, 10 or 12 times, and then one in each individual section, because I didn't really know how to do the tricks well, so... And then, it had, like, horrible stuff. I died to the Bowser section that you saw there, well, no, not the actual Bowser section, but the Bowser's Kingdom music section. I died to that 3 times at the end, when I was supposed to finish this. Thank you, Mario. It's been an honor walking a mile on your head. Hi, go, Cappy. Happy gets really excited. And yes, this is supposed to be the endgame moon that you collect. But yeah, I showed off one of the best skips, though, which was also another part where I failed quite a bit until I figured out that you could just shake to skip that, and now I have a very consistent way of doing that. Also, Mario's gone! We get the invisibility hat, and this makes us completely invisible. You can only see Mario's shadow, which changes the cutscene, and yeah. But that Sphinx actually is supposed to have more questions. Well, I found out that you actually need to get around 800 to 900 plus moons, and then come back there. That is how you get him to spawn more questions, and basically what you would then do is the Sphinx, if you talk to him, it would give you a quiz just like he did in the other 3 kingdoms he was in, and if you solve that quiz correctly, instead of getting a moon, you're awarded with what, like 1,000 coins or something? It's crazy. And I always have hated this invisibility hat, so I don't like it, so I'm going to change out of it immediately. Time to bring back Waluigi. Because why not? Now we can change even at the shop, so I'm not too worried about what we're doing here. So I'm starting by going to this area because I've never seen this bonus area before, I believe. So this one is a much more nasty skip you could do where you could actually get over there with Cappy. I'm not going to be attempting it, I'm going to be doing it the normal way. But yeah, this is another one of the Cappy-less moons. In fact, it's the first ever, I think, Cappy-less moon you do in the entire run. So it's not meant to be too hard, but yeah, this is the first intentional moon you have to give up Cappy for in order to do. In case you've been wondering, this is a cycle-based level. Everything here runs on a global cycle, and the cycle started as soon as I entered the area. For every few frames that passes, no matter what Mario's doing, a moon is given. And yes, you can actually get up here even higher. You don't even have to reveal that invisible block. Obviously, I don't have Cappy, so I'm going to have to do this the intentional way. And now, probably the trickiest part is trying to get these purples here, because you can get them in a different way, but the best way to get them is by waiting for it to face straight, which takes a while. And yes, this is also probably the strangest neighborhood ever. See, what do I tell you? and then when you go over here, he says, "Don't leave without me." It's pretty funny. So yeah, 2 of the sets of purples I was missing before in this kingdom were over there. Now we collect our gardening moons, which basically grow as a global overtime, which means from now on, whenever I go into these kingdoms, I'll be doing those moons first, so I can have those moons be ready by the time I am done with all the moons. So anyways, we get to collect all the moons here. I decided to do all the moons in a little different order here. So first we're gonna go up to here and enter this bonus zone. There's a secret we missed. As natural, every 2-bit section will have a secret. Yeah, there's yet another crack in the wall. And a little secret in here. I'm gonna take damage here, so I can get this quicker. May as well get it as well, so that I can... Oh wow! That gave me invulnerability frames for the bills. That looks kind of cool, actually. So anyways, there's a little trick they don't really want to tell you, but you could just walk through there. I actually missed that the first 2 times I did that. I don't know why, but... Oh well. And that's Moon 9, just from that. And then back up here, I believe there's a moon I may or may not have missed. In fact, I'm pretty sure I missed a couple of them. Because there's one for our Jaxi and one for this, which you get by holding this. I just remembered it now. And so the idea with this one is you want to catch the dude by hitting him with your hat. So what do we have to do here? We press A, and we can make the Jaxi move here. And right here if you dismount, and he remembers a spot of basically a little statue. Also, nice dive. So our idea is there are 2 sections in the entire area where there's actually a Jaxi, and we want to find those statues, and if we stand next to each of those spots, we receive another moon. It's probably a big secret. And, yeah, figures. Could I at least get this? Okay, well, I got the second one too. Okay, good. Okay, once again, he kind of just gives you a moon for just doing that, which I find cool. Now, that done. Another thing we probably didn't ever get, I'm not sure, but you can move this guy out of the way. Oh, because it was shiny, it definitely held a moon that I already didn't have before. Oh, there's another challenge as well here, too. I missed a lot of things here. Oh, never mind, I already got that one. Oh yeah, this was the tricky one. So you aren't able to actually get that with the normal intended movement. If you haven't watched my other video, you actually have to take a Jaxi to that spot, stop, and then come back, and then do the other second spot. And then we have just this really annoying moon, which I'm pretty sure I still didn't get yet. I tried last episode to get it, and it was a pretty difficult moon. But the idea is you want to take a build at this spot and let it go on purpose. And then you just stay here for a little while. Now, if you go to right, it's going to block, so what you want to do is you want to let it pass by and then capture it as far, well, it's as far away as possible. Or, I don't think it can even go through that spot, so what you have to do is go over here. And, yeah, it's not free at all, because you have to first guide him around the corner. And so my idea of what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to go here and get some HP just for safety, because I really want it to keep this 6 health. I've been losing 6 health too many times, and so I'm going to do a little trick and get it back by collecting this moon here that I already gotten. But yeah, the ground pound jump I did there is basically the key there. So now that you know how to do it, I'll show you how I do it. So, jump over. That's probably the hardest part. In fact, I think I actually need to duck under it to avoid getting hit. Will this work? Ah. Oh. Okay, I did it. So you want to catch her as far back as possible. That's the only way to get to this in time. And yes, figures. Once I get this, the setup took forever, but then I get the actual moon first try, of course. That's always how it goes. Again, that was another one that I didn't do before, and also, I'm pretty sure we missed the moons in here, so this is yet another area we have to re-enter. This bonus is really confusing, because we went down here once, but we have to return here again for some coins no matter what we do. Also, I don't feel like doing that cap throw thing, so we're gonna do another tail jump here to try to get around, and of course I miss it. Okay, that was not me being bad, because if I actually got a cap, if I bounced off of Cappy, I would have definitely made that jump. Like, see right there, that's what I was going for before. I think that was actually a bad setup. The one I did there was way better. But anyways, I'm just checking, make sure everything's gotten here. Okay, so nothing's actually going to be available here. In fact, probably the biggest secret comes at the end of the area, so we first have to make it through the bonus and not die. I know that's too far, so I'm gonna wait. And now I'm gonna do the trick. Okay, easy. Now, the idea is we can actually get up to there. Getting up to there is a little two-phase trick. First, we take this guy over this way. Bonk. Slap this thing. Go up to the area for a seemingly otherwise useless pile of coins. Really, there's another trick available from it. To get that, we have to make it across this little gap. If you know me, I always hate these. Oh, I actually did it decently enough. And then, fear not, there's some invisible blocks here ready to help us. So, we actually get to jump up all the way here. Funnily enough, this moon was actually available from the beginning, but it wouldn't have mattered if we missed it, because there's still another one that doesn't come later, too, until after we vanquished Bowser. Because you can get a moon by just simply pounding this ring here. Right here, see? Okay, so how do we get to the part up there, you're probably wondering. You do not, but... in fact, there are no purple coins or moons there at all. And yeah, of course I'm an idiot. I do everything perfect and then I can't capture a simple enemy. Dumb me. Okay, there we go. Now we did it. Jeez. What was wrong with me? And we enter this little area here, which has more skeletons. We're probably gonna die doing this, but if we can find one that is different from the ours. Also, don't ask me why, but we can capture this guy. But, yes, this is kind of an RNG area. It seems weird, but there's actually a moon in here. I saw it coming. I took dummy damage from the bullet bill. I was expecting to die here. Okay, now let's not die like an idiot does and actually play good. See, where was that earlier? Dumb Mario. Okay, now we have to go back and recover our coins. Now we have to go back to defeating the enemies. Mario's not, as you might have saw, is not equipped to deal with them, so I'm gonna turn into this guy and play a little game of shooting war or whatever this is. The idea is we need to find a very specific enemy that we can kill, and if we kill it, we get a moon. There's only one of them in the entire area, and there's a bunch of enemies to kill, so this will take quite a little bit. Found out the fact, and see right there, you just kill random enemies seemingly until you find a very specific spot to go, and then you just kill him, and then you get a moon. Yeah, these guys are really annoying. And if we enter this pipe... Ooh, we get out of here, but... What happens if we go down here, though? Yep, we have a shortcut back to this area. Pretty sure that's about it, though, for Deepest Underground, though. Because we got all of the purples down here. There's not really much to be had. So now we go looking for moons again. And you know how I do that. I'm glad I at least found some of them a little bit differently. Because... oh my, it seemed weird. Okay, so for this one... probably gonna go back to a spot that we haven't gone to in a while, which actually has quite a few moons. So there's yet another area over here that we can find. But the idea is we put on this guy. And then I'm gonna leave at this. Ah, jeez, I hate when I miss the moon like that in the San Tower, just walk right by it. I keep feeling like I'm gonna actually mess up, but saved it at the end. And yes, there's also a shortcut over here, again, for some reason. Don't ask me why there's a random pull here. Stuff just happens like that. Yeah, the way I tended to go through the area, people are actually able to skip these moons, but the way they skip it is a glitch. Like, you're able to always walk to the inverted pyramid whenever, but the door won't open until you've done all the story moons, and 100% requires you to collect them all anyways, so I don't see what the point is in trying to skip them. Oh, you're probably wondering why I'm not doing it like that, but... Well, we have to go up here to get that moon, because it's hidden on one of the pillars. That's what I assume, at least. And, yeah, one of the other moons I missed was a dog moon. Yeah, just randomly pound here, and we find a moon. The invisible claim, as it's called. So, don't ask me why, but I wanna hit him, because I feel like that makes him dig faster, but... We get another auto-scroll moon. This time we have to basically wait around like before. Similar to the dog moon we got before, we have to wait for him to dig up a specific spot, and normally he has to go through collecting a bunch of coins as well, but this time around I think we already got them all, so now we go to the next one. Where is it? Number 46. Okay, so there's actually a really tricky room hidden in the inverted pyramid that I probably should have gotten before, but I did not get for some reason. Since the pyramid is flying, the best way to get back there is via this area. And I assume that's also where some of the last purples are hidden. I'm just gonna assume at this point all the not moon rock bonuses that they're just there from the beginning are going to be what actually hide my specific secrets. But oh wow, there's even more spikies here before, but the secret is actually in here, and it's ironically pretty easy to get. You're normally supposed to use a bullet bill to do this, but this is probably the best strategy I'm going to show you here without being too chilly or fancy. And, you basically wait until you get pushed in here, and we get a little treasure room with a bunch of hidden stuff, and of course, a bonus moon. Jumping just in case something is needed. Oh! And we can't go back through here either for some reason. Okay. Let's at least try this part. Huh. Okay. Okay, I think that's good enough. We're gonna warp out of here once we figure out where to go. Ah, darn, I missed one in the ice cave. Let's get that last, maybe? Okay, 53 is just normal. Which one is the Sand King art? Oh my! All of this is like at the very end. Okay, so I didn't get Peach. I didn't get... Where's Peach at? I think it's right here? Question mark? I know Peach is around here somewhere. Okay, so I think I actually got all the major boons, so that's the only thing I have left. Again, since too silly to go the intentional way, I'm just gonna check for Peach here. She is not there, so that means she is going to be in here by default. Alright, so it's finally time to make use of the purple coins I bought. Because I know I missed for sure, but... let's talk to this guy first. So we have to buy this as part of one of the quests. Alright. Yeah, probably the most epic part of the thing was the... Okay, so now I need to find where the door is. Wherever it might be. Okay, well at least we found the hint art, and that one I know. Just from looking at the size of the shop that it is in the Bowser Kingdom. So that means that's yet another moon we could have actually gotten before even defeating Bowser, which is kind of crazy. But again, I wanted to defeat Bowser on purpose, because Bowser blocks a lot of moons in this game. So here we just go up here and we dance with them. And yeah, we just get a moon for doing all of that. Pretty nice. And now we can leave. So that's one of the ones we missed. And yes, this area actually didn't have music at first. This music started appearing once... sorry, I don't hear the glow. I don't actually want to find Peach. I want to find Peach on my own. I don't want to look at the guide. I feel like I can find Peach. Yeah, so the Peach section also has its hidden outer thing, and that'll also be the major reason why... You'll probably see the major reason why I go to Mushroom last, because of all the Peach moods we saw. But... Okay. What is the last possible spot? Should be. I think this is a... I think I actually remember it a little bit now. Can search around here to look for it. Okay, nope. So, where's the next one then? I'm gonna get everyone that's not Peach for H, because why not? Okay, I think we're ready for this now. So, number 50 is once again back in the Ice Cave. Yeah, unfortunately, we kind of missed that. But it's oh well. I was expecting to miss at least one. And it's actually very well hidden. It's in the ice area where we just were. Obviously, I want to get back to it as fast as possible, but I'm not sure if I should do a save state to get to it, just in case I die. Nah, I just got past the hard part. I should be fine. Try to catch this cycle here. We did it! I was actually thinking I was going to die here. So what do we have to do here? Let's make the build trigger this first and see what happens. Alright. Drop into the whirlpool, sink inside of the Dorothy. There's one of the very few interior areas that contains only a single power moon. Oh! Okay, so one of those areas that we went to before is actually a zone with purples. That's probably where the last purples are, because I feel like they would hide them here. So the easiest way to check this is to just go down here on purpose. Okay, we've ended on the pillar first try. Now let's see what happens when we just wait. Like how Mario's just chilling the entire time. And yes, I do believe you can keep a wall jump for this spot. I'm not going to do it on purpose though, so if I go like this, I believe I'll be able to hang here for a little bit. This will allow us to check which alcove will work. Oh wow, he just gets up. Unfortunately, that is a fake alcove. Back to trying the other ones. And the fastest way to do that is to do the bullet build trick. Which we're gonna again do the double trick, because the first bullet build will not be able to reach. And how do we get this trick, Moon, you're probably saying? Well, you probably just have to stare at one of these spots. Because otherwise it would seem really hard. I think it's not even in this area. There's another area of rising pillars. Or at least I want to save this spot. See, now I can't tell where it is, because there's a hidden area of a bunch of pillars, but... And this is the ice cave, so I'm not sure where to go. I'm actually kind of confused where to go. Okay, can I at least do this trick? Yeah, see it. That's impossible, unfortunately. It's something it's just something I've been missing. Ugh. This is so confusing. How do I do this? Find the one that's close. The northeast corner, but that's where I went to. That's where I went to. I'm not sure. Oh. This is the first time in a long time that the guide revealed absolutely nothing. Because the thing over there, that's middle. Oh, and yeah, it says underground temple, and really it's supposed to be the ice cave. Oh my, this part up top. Yeah, I'm actually confused what the area is trying to tell me. I might have to watch another 100% one to figure it out. Because I'm just literally so confused. What do you do? What do you do for this one? Oh my gosh. I'm determined to not let sand control me that hard. Northeast corner. So wait, this one isn't it? This one isn't the right one? There's another one, I think? Oh! This is the game's intended way of going for the Jaxi ruins. I get it now. Oh. So, remember this moon section I talked about earlier? How I kind of just cheated my way up there? You're supposed to get this via a hidden cave. And that cave is the thing I actually have yet to find. And it does say corner, so I'm pretty sure we have to go over here to, like, find it. I know this is the eastern corner. So where the heck is it? Imagine if I've been looking around and it's that thing the entire time and it's just... Use the hat trap going to which... See, again, it doesn't tell me. This is north and eastern, so where am I supposed to go? I know, I feel dumb. Well, we found a way into the back part of this, but... Nice stylish entry into this. I probably enter this for like the second time now. Maybe just take the pipe? Where's the pipe take? I'm sorry, I'm literally confused. I can't find this mood. Where is this? I just need the frickin' pipe. Where is it? I can't find it. Ugh, I'm so mixed up. There's a hole somewhere that I just can't find, and I know it's not here. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit different this time. I'm gonna actually have to look up where this is. I have no idea, literally no idea where this is, so I'm gonna have to look it up for just a split second. At least the first bit of it, I want to see. No. Anyways. I know, this seems really boring. Doing this, but I'll make it up to you guys. The next video won't be like this. Just want to see how to do this one. Now, if you type in each one, it will spawn up. Wait a minute, I'm in the wrong spot anyway. Let's go. Let's hurry and follow him while I'm going. But anyways. Oh, I see now. Yeah, it's not northeastern corner, though. It's in a hidden area. Okay, I don't need anything else. I was just so confused on where this was. And yeah, this is the bonus I've been missing. This is where my last purples are. But anyways, we're finally in here. Jeez, that took forever. Anyways, you're meant to only move a few steps at a time, but I'm pretty good, so I'm gonna try skipping it no matter what. And we have a wall jump opportunity up here. But we need our hat to make it work really easily. And then I assume we have, yep, a set of hidden blocks. It's going to be kind of tricky to get up because since they were so close there, we need to figure out how to get past. Okay, well, we made it past that part. Okay, well, there is actually something up there, but it's just coins, so we're gonna ignore it. Focus on continuing for the actual bonus. So there should be only one set of purples left here. And it'll be either here or in the overworld somewhere. Had to wait there to make sure it didn't squish me. And now... Oh, I see how you're supposed to get it. You're supposed to do it from here. And we have to check for annoying purples, because you never know where they might be. And so yeah, we find pretty much a random secret ice cave. And exiting it is the game's intended way of getting you to the top up here. Don't ask me why, it's just weird. Okay, well, since we're already out of time, I guess it's time to do the good old-fashioned purple check. This time it's going to be a little bit quicker. Yeah, the only one left is the secret path I already got. The only one left is down in the Sand Kingdom, which I can do right now. And then we can do the Bowser Kingdom one. In fact, I'm probably gonna use that time to do Bowser Kingdom next, so because I'm going to there, I may as well do Bowser Kingdom next and save a little bit of time. Now we look for now we need to find the two. Okay, that didn't take too long. Tough battle means anything, but there's a specific one I really, really want. Never mind. Oh, right here. By the way, he did not need to hear that specific one. You can choose whatever one you want, but I chose the Bowser theme because it's fitting. So we get to hear the final music of the game again. And we'll probably be listening to another theme again, because in Mushroom Kingdom there's actually no music by default, except for the normal Peach Castle music. That is it. There's nothing here. So now, I guess we're gonna do our good old-fashioned strategy of I'm not going to want to search for that, so we'll collect the purple coins off screen later. So anyways, Leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. And yeah, I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye. I hope to see you again.